Rami, you decided to leave your day job and set up a company during a global pandemic, one of the most uncertain years in living memory. Are you nuts? Why did you do this?
It's a question that I get asked a lot, and I think throughout my career I've always been someone who's wanted something different, change. I'll tell you, I moved from Dubai once and lived in Nigeria for 1 year, and everyone was like, okay, what are you doing in Nigeria? So I went and set up there for a year, and then I also put my hand up and moved to Moscow and lived there for a year. So I've always been the type of person that wanted to, something new and a challenge. And I think during COVID, I think that's one of the biggest challenges we've seen in forever, right? I think if you're not going to start your own business, I've always wanted to do something on my own, and if you're not going to do or branch out on your own in the times like this, I don't think you'll ever do it.
Yeah.
And I look back at 2009 during the financial crisis, which I think was a fantastic time to start something, a property business or something in real estate. And I didn't. I was a bit worried, scared. I was too much in my comfort zone. And I think I learned from that. And I said, next time there is an opportunity, I want to jump on that.
Yeah.
And my co-founder and I had been talking about doing something together for ages. So I've known him for 20 years. He's one of my best friends. So at the end of the day, we've always wanted to do something together. And I think it was a fantastic time to come in and do something like this.
So let's talk a bit about your background. So
Yep.
how did you start your career? Where did you work? And what were you doing before you decided to found Stake?
So I moved to Dubai in 2006. Funnily enough, I moved to work in FMCG. It was a subsidiary company of Procter & Gamble. It was just food distribution. So I came here, I did that for a month, and I quit, and I said this wasn't for me. So I actually didn't realize what I wanted to do, was looking around for opportunities, and I fell into real estate by luck. So I was one of the first employees at a property developer called The First Group. We were 4 people out of a 2-bedroom apartment on Sheikh Zayed, and I stayed with the company for close to 11 years. I was with them till 2017, and I grew with them. We grew the company from 4 people to over 800 people. I managed all sales and marketing efforts for them. Managing a team based out of Dubai, 300 salespeople, Dubai, London, Africa, and Russia. And it was great because I was able to travel around and meet different clients, and I mainly focused on dealing with retail real estate investors.
Yeah.
And I learned a lot there because you tend to see why Dubai is such an attraction for people. You'd sit down with people coming in from Africa or people even coming in from Europe, and Dubai would wow them. And I really learned that people coming into Dubai, for us, you get used to it. You live in Dubai, you drive past Burj Khalifa every day, and you're like, okay, it's Burj Khalifa. You get used to it. People who come here, Dubai is an amazing city, and I think we tend to lose sight of that when you live here. So, working so much with international investors, I realized the appeal the city has. And sadly, when you work in the real estate market, you tend to see that, retail real estate investors aren't getting the best deal. They're pushed by developers to buy product that doesn't make sense, or they're pushed by brokers to sell product that doesn't make sense. They're pushed to do things where the broker or the developer are making the biggest commissions. So I'll get into that more. But after I was First Group, and then moved on to Damak. I was their senior vice president of sales for 2.5 years, which was also amazing, because Damak is such a big company. It's publicly listed. They have projects and developments all over, and it was a great learning experience for me. I was reporting directly to the chairman of the business, who taught me a lot. I learned a lot from him, and I was able to see how big of a company Damak is. You have over 3,000 employees, which was very different than First Group, because even with 800 employees, we're a much smaller business. Yeah. So I did that, and then around a year ago, my partner and I, Manar, sat down and said, listen, let's start doing something. So I was, while I was working at Damak, I was starting to look at, real estate opportunities in the market, and that's where Stake happened. A year ago, Manar and I sat together, and, we launched.
So you spent the last year developing the platform that launched this week?
Yeah, developing and getting the regulatory license.
And the team,
with the DFSA.
the regulatory license.
Yeah, and recruiting the team. We have some of the best people here. Chris and
some of the best people and me.
we have some of the best people on our team. I generally feel we've put together a fantastic team, and it's taken us a year to set up, because obviously there's getting the regulatory license from the DFSA, which was a process and a huge learning for us. But also getting the tech right. If you're a digital platform in today's world, if you don't have the tech right, then you don't have anything. Yeah. So that's where we are right now, and that's how it came about.
And I'll let you go in a minute, but I've got just one question for you, which is about the future. So, you set this company up, and we spoke about this a lot over the last few months, which is about giving back the investor the returns they deserve. It's all about the consumer. Looking to the next, 5-10 years from now, what excites you the most about the business? If you were to look back in 10 years and say, wow, we did something special, what most excites you, and where do you want to see this company go?
What excites me the most is the potential that's available. We are coming with something very new to the market, and I genuinely believe that we are going to create a positive dent in the real estate market here. And I think because I've worked with these retail investors for so long, I think the fact that they can actually trust in a platform that is definitely going to get them the best deals in the market, where they can actually make money from this, that excites me, because it actually creates a community, of people behind you that are actually, believe in the program, believe in what you're doing, and the scalability of this. Because for us, we want to be the go-to real estate investment platform in the region.
Yeah.
And part, we have huge plans. We're always thinking about what's next and what's part of our roadmap. But part of our growth strategy is to not just offer Dubai properties, but eventually start offering properties even outside the UAE, outside of Dubai, looking at the US, looking at Europe, specifically London. So, what excites me the most is being able to come in with a very unique idea, and having the experience that we have, and knowing exactly what the retail investor wants. I know that the retail investor wants to participate in real estate, but hasn't been getting the best deals. So, being able to provide that, and genuinely provide that, because people turn on, I'll get you the best deal. This is the best deal, but they know that they have hidden motives. For us, we're a very transparent platform, and our what drives us every day is actually finding the best deal and making sure that the investors are making the returns. So the potential is what excites me. The potential of being able to create a platform that offers real estate investors great returns, and then being able to do that not just in Dubai but internationally. And the beauty of that is because of how many people come to Dubai. It's an international place, so you can cater to many nationalities here, and then offer them investments globally.
Great, thank you.
Thanks a lot, Chris.